I know it's kind of unusual, right, for me to go on live this tad of time. So while we're waiting, let's go ahead and shuffle the cards. Hello, Be Wise. How are you? YB, hello. Marianne, hello, good morning. Kindly click the like button for me. For people watching, and I just received one like, 2 likes. There we go. Yeah. Greta, hello. Thank you. YB, in the next 24 hours, um, love reading between you and CB. Let's see. YB, in the next 24 hours between you and CB. Wow, Ace of Wands, the Ten of Cups, the Four of Wands. One thing's for sure. These energy feels like honeymoon. Feels like we're talking about the wedding, what's good about this connection, passion, pillow talks. What I can see here are harmonious in the next 24 to 48 hours. Um, a lot of giving and taking, equal, yeah, equal energies, equal efforts, um, all good. Super good energy between the 24 to 48 hours between you and CB. Good morning, Mary Joy. Yep, 8 people watching, 5 likes. Let's just wait. I think that you're all not used to, right? For me to go live this type of time. Um, because I don't know if I can still carry to be awake up until what? The usual time. Uh, my body clock is again not in good shape because of, well, it always has been, right? Especially when it comes to the retrograde. hmm So 10 people watching, 7 likes. Your yes or no will be answered later once the people watching and the likes are in equal numbers. YB, career and financial reading. YB, career and financial reading for YB. Career and financial reading, the Temperance, Two of Wands, and the Two of Cups. Huh. When it comes to the career and financial, it felt like either both of them or either the career or the finances will go first. But one thing's for sure, something is about to happen, unravel, to show up in a situation wherein This is what I wanted. This is what I actually asked for, what I dreamed of. Um, Either elevations with regard to the position again, or whether this is more of um, the department where you want to work, or it could be a an increase, at least for next week. It could be a reward, also some sort of, which will, I feel like your heart will jump for joy here. That is, or it could be a combination of both. You're welcome. Oh, thank you so much. Beautiful blessings, Marianne. So, plan of your boyfriend. Sis, give me your Gcash. I'ma return your question. As you can pin or check the pin message, one question per super chat. You bomber me with three questions. All right. Plan. I'm gonna answer that anyway. The four of swords, the lovers, the two of um pentacles. Plan, I'm not seeing any plans for now because I feel like medyo tinatama ditong boyfriend mo. Mahal ka ba niya? Well, meron naman pero hindi siya sure kung anong klaseng romance ito. Tama na? I feel like no, hindi naman siguro, no. You can still wait for your person to make a move. Alban, what is Sagittarius feelings towards you? Next time, what is your Sagittarius feelings towards you? Sagittarius feelings towards you all bad. Uh the three of cups, the eight of pentacles, and the temperance. So wow, all bad. What I am seeing in here, the three of cups, it kind of made me feel that there is some sort of a great news, something about the celebration because you're working on something, or I think that this is more of a message that you should take initiative or take some efforts for you to receive um this good news, whatever it is that you wanted to achieve, especially when it comes to putting the connection to another level. I feel like you need to take some efforts in here with the nine of cups, the six of cups, and the six of pentacles, because I think that this is more of a message, Alban. Um, if you're not going to take action, you might going to miss the opportunity of receiving something. It could be an equal effort. It could be um, yeah, the kind of like wish that you wanted to experience. There's also something in here that with the nine of cups, there should be a wish fulfillment, but without taking efforts, you might going to miss it. I think that this is more of a message for you, Alban. Sagittarius feelings for you. I feel like there's love, all right? But also, if you want to receive this feeling or actions of him, um, to make you feel that they love you, you must also consider giving the same amount of energy, giving the same amount of effort. Um, there should be a reciprocation, because I can see here you might, or your person might going to hide it from you if they're not going to receive the same energy. Right? That is sees a shell. Hold up. Thank you. All right. Give me a couple of sec. Sees a shell. Shanae. Beautiful blessings. Oh, see Michelle. Hello. All right. David's feelings, thoughts, and energy towards you. David's feelings, thoughts, and energy towards you. 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 The tribe, loyal heart, into the sea. Oh wow. Um, I think that your person here is telling story about their emotions with you. Sort of there should there's actually one or two people that David is kind of being genuine with his emotion towards you. Like you're still the person. You know, you're still the person that my heart beats. I'm feeling here that there's some sort of sadness while your person is telling the story with the Wheel of Fortune, Page of Pentacles, and the Hangman. There's also something in here that I wanted to take a risk, give some action. But what I can do now is to watch you from afar if I am David. Um, because it seems like either it's too late or I don't know what to do anymore. I'm sensing an energy of the most that I can do is just to check on information from you, but not in verbal form. So the Two of Wands, the Chariot, and the Knight of Wands. There is I truly wanted to see you, touch you, feel you in person, hear your voice like near me. I feel like there is a plan of wanting to meet you, and I feel like this person's going to do it before the end of the year. I'm even sensing, out of curiosity, this might be his thought of for the last time. But I don't think that this will be the last time because there is a Wheel of Fortune in here. But at least the energy here is missing you, like truly wanting to see you, feel you, touch you, hear your voice. There is a sense of longing. And the longing here kind of feels more like real intense. The intensity of wanting to see you is like heavy, great. That's what I'm seeing in here. Any chance in your connection with David at the end of the all right, chance of I am seeing right away earlier, right? But let's confirm because there is a plan. I feel like your person's energy or this wanting to see you is pulling him. There is a sense of really pulling him into you. Sacrifice, spiritual strength, conflict, and defeat. So I'm also sensing this earlier. What am I gonna do with this current, right? Um, I don't know if this is well, as a spiritual person who sees this energy, I feel like it becomes a karma to him. Um, in a bad way because it seems like the universe is teaching him a lesson of not wasting any time, not hurting people, be true to thyself, um, express their emotion while the person is there. The Four of Pentacles, the High Priestess, and the Five of Swords. It seems like that the universe kind of like poking him. She should have been far from you if you just express yourself. Tell her how you feel. There's something in here that with the Five of Swords, like I want to win, right? With the Wheel of Fortune showed up again, the Nine of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles. It's not on the third week, but I am seeing here on the fourth week, third quarter. But I'm seeing on the fourth quarter. Chances are November, December. Yes. You and David. Um, chances of meeting and reconnecting with each other. But the thing here is what I'm gonna do with this is that probably the your person cannot make a move because as of the moment I don't know what to do with this current. Of course, I don't want to hurt her feelings, or I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings anymore because it seems like becoming a karma to me. Um, yeah. Hey, Shanae. All bad. Huda, huda, huda. Leo's feelings towards you. Leo's feelings towards you. Leo's feelings towards you. How about Leo's feelings towards Alban? Leo's feelings towards Alban. Soulmates. Serendipity. Poised. There is still a sense of I don't believe in the terms of we're destined, terms of becoming a soulmate, terms of kind of invented by people. Um, it seems like there's also a sense of not really rejecting the idea, but I would love to surrender. Surrender what? Surrender my feelings, surrender what might going to happen, needs to happen. Um, it seems like I don't want to put labels on what I feel on our connection. I just let it be. Don't get me wrong. Your person, there's actually a feeling in here with the soulmates, right? There's actually a lot of love. But if I am the Leo, I don't want to tag this, as, whatever they want to call it. It seems like I let the universe show what kind of connection this is. I am not closing the door. Um, that this can grow, that this can prosper. In fact, I am really willing um, to give it all. But I'm also do not want to put high expectations. That's probably the reason why there is a surrender, why there is, I don't want to tag this as what kind of relationship. With the Eight of Cups, the Two of Wands, and the Eight of Wands. Because I feel like there is some fluctuations in the energy or emotions between you and your person. Um, it seems like there's also some mood swings or swings of changing decisions every now and then. So if I am your person, if I'm the Leo, I am noticing a lot of changes in you instantly. So I don't want to stick into the vision of this will be forever, right? Because if I'm your person, I'm seeing that swing, or I'm noticing that swing to you, um, like constantly, instantly. That's probably I also do not wanna, or giving you, right, the same energy. There is emotion in here, mind you, with the King of Cups. That's also probably I don't wanna mention it, or I don't wanna say it anymore. The Six of Cups and the Magician. You know, I'm getting the vision and the feeling. I'm not seeing I'm not seeing like constant decision from you. I'm seeing a lot of changes every now and then. So, me as your partner, I'm kind of afraid that the next day you feel like you want to leave me. This is the energy that it's hard to explain. There is emotion, but I don't want to feed that emotion because I'm also protecting myself from being hurt. If in case that you decide one day that you're gonna leave me, mind you, there is emotion. It's getting deeper. But since that observation is becoming frequent, I don't want to pay attention to that feeling, kind of surrendering. You catch, you know what I mean? Like, I just wanted to surrender and let the universe shows what kind of relationship we have. You catch the drift? It's 14 over 13. 16 over 13. So the yes or no will be answered later. All right. YB, how much will your raise gonna be this month? Your raise going to be this month. Your raise gonna be this month. The moon card, the justice, the page of wands. I am seeing an expectation of either 11 to 18, 11 to 18% of a raise this month. Hello, Miss Clove. CC, how will your life be? You enrolled in a massage school. So I think that your question here is what this massage school gonna bring you, right? The full card, the devil card, the page of wands. Um, I think that you can use, or you might gonna use this into something, what, more, okay. This might attempt you to go on a different direction. This massage therapy thing might gonna be a, like a facade, but there is something that you can do with it, or you might gonna be invited or lured into doing something more for the sake of what, either looking for someone, money, what have you. Um, I know that you catch the drift there. Right. So I feel like you might going to be in a this massage might gonna be a facade into something more activity. Um, I don't know if you're gonna be invited to that or someone is going to introduce you to something. That's what I'm seeing in here. YB later 16 over what 14. Miss Clove, what do you need to know right now? What do you need to know right now? Miss Clove. What do you need to know right now? For Miss Clove, what do you need to know right now? What do you need to know right now? The Ten of Wands. Oh, the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Cups. Why did you stop? Or should I say, why did you intend to pause? You already started something, Miss Clove. You already started something, but I don't know if you got lazy or you feel like you're not seeing any results. So I diverted my attention into something else. The universe kind of telling you you're already there. Why did you pause? Why did you change the course? Why did you got lazy? Yeah, I'm seeing laziness in here. The Nine of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, and the World card. Told you. You're about to you're about to get something. Things might change positively. You're very near, you're very close to it. I don't know if you got exhausted or you just lost enthusiasm, but you stopped, you paused, you make it, you intentionally place this work into like a very slow moving energy. The message is more of you're already there. Push some more. The things that you need to see or the result that you want to see is going to unravel in a few more days or weeks. It's already here. That's what you need to know, Miss Clove. Sis Michelle. Shanae. Shanae. Hold up. Shanae. What are Steven's current feelings about you? Steven's current feelings about you. Steven, current feelings about you. Wow, chaos and conflict. What is this? Because it seems like instead of going into a harmonious direction, it seems like there will be fights, misunderstanding. The Six of Wands, the World card. Yeah, and the Five of Wands. It looks like a good news, but it seems like it will be misinterpreted or misunderstood. and it will end up with a fight. Um, let's say I have a good intention. So while I'm explaining this, it was interpreted otherwise. Um, and little both of us know we're fighting. The current feelings is there's love, but the thing here is it might be the action doesn't match up with the word, and it might be misinterpreted as, oh, you're just saying it, but I'm not feeling it. And the other person might gonna say, this is how I truly feel. What do you want me to do? Do you want me to bleed? um and it might gonna end up in fight, so might as well believe the person because the person probably saying the truth. You might gonna interpret it otherwise. Why be? What do you need to know right now? Why be? What do you need to know right now? What do you need to know right now? King of Pentacles, the Devil card, the Eight of Swords. Wow. What do you need to know right now? Your person is getting obsessed. Your person is getting obsessed. Your person's getting, the feeling of I owe you or I own you rather. There's a sense of ownership, like you're only mine. Obsessive, possessive. Your person is jumping into becoming possessive and obsessive of you. Cece, Julian's thoughts about you. Julian's thoughts about you. Let's see how about Julian's thoughts of you. Julian's thoughts of you, the Knight of Cups, this Strength card, and the King of Cups. It seems like there is an energy of, since we are not in communication, there is a will of, I want to put these memories of us um in my memory bank. It seems like you and Julian's memories keeps on haunting Julian, but since we're not in communication, I feel like this is not going nowhere, so might as well put it somewhere. Every time that your thoughts comes in or kicks in, I intend to put my attention somewhere else. Huh. Because Julian seems like losing the enthusiasm or losing the hope that you and Julian is going to meet again or speak again. Thoughts of your person having about you currently. Let's see. So, thoughts about you, says Michelle. Thoughts of your person about you currently. A leg up, flexible, yang. I think that your person would love to say something. Um, so there is a message that is being hidden from you. Either your person is do not know how to say it, or do not or intentionally do not want to say it because of what? Don't want to hurt you, don't want you to be worried. Hold up. It seems like I want to say it, but I can't say it directly. If I can ask someone, who can you tell it to her? Um, hold up. The 10 of cups, the 6 of swords, and the 8 of wands. It seems like the energy here is, I already mentioned about this plan, but there is also an energy of, why do I have to keep on repeating it? Why do I have to keep on expressing it? Hold up. The Queen of Swords, the Fool card, and the Nine of Swords. There must be something that you probably want him to say every now and then. Um, why there is an energy of getting stressed in here, the Hierophant and the Knight of Swords. This might be an energy. This might be a conversation about meeting, being together, seeing each other, and it felt like I am being to a point wherein I'm being forced already to keep on saying it. Um, one thing's for sure: the 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 message of the energy here. I said what I said. I will do what I say or what I promise. So you don't have to keep on reminding me. I don't know if you are being stressed, him being stressed, or this is a married energy, because it feels like I am being forced because you want this to happen very quick. Let me know about this, sis. That's the current energy of your person um to you. YB, will you going to move by the end of the year? Are you going to move by the end of the year? Are you going to move by the end of the year? Are you going to move by the end of the year? The Three of Cups, Temperance, and the Knight of Wands. I am seeing early, early October, September, or early October. You're already moving, or you already moved. Yeah. Good things coming in your love life by the end of July. Let's see. Good things coming by the end of July. Good things coming by the end of July. The High Priestess, the Six of Cups, the Magician. Good things are already there. But the thing here with the Six of Cups, this is also more of a message. Why be? Because you must use your heart and your mind like in equal percentage, but you might going to miss it. Hold up, it should be a good news because you are not giving what? You're not taking action. Instead of asking for other people to do this or commanding at other people to do this, why not help them to make it happen? So it requires an energy from you, it requires an effort from you. The good thing is already there, YB. But the thing here is you might gonna use it because you might gonna depend on other people to do it for you. Huh. Hmm. Hold up. TA, general reading for TA. General reading for TA. General reading for TA. General reading TA. General reading for TA. The Seven of Cups, the Strength card, and the Six of Swords. TA. It seems like you wanted to experience with the Seven of Cups, wanting to experience a different type of events in your life. However, you fear opening the door. It seems like you would rather the door open by themselves instead of you opening it. With the Six of Swords in here, kind of like, okay, um, is this more of trusting your feeling? Hold up. Because the Six of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Six of Wands, you're placing everything on hold. Whether this is romance, career, finances, you don't want to reciprocate. Um, you don't want to give in. You don't want to give your equal share here. Probably because of the traumas from the past. You just probably said, okay, I want to experience this, but I want them to just fall in my lap, right? Land on my lap. You must pave a way by, kind of, you must create the path for you to experience it. Because landing on your lap, it's not going to happen. Um, you kind of, you're kind of a person in a boat without the paddle. You just let the flow takes you. You must sail, sis. You must sail. You should know the direction because as of the moment, it feels like you're just floating, which I feel like you don't know where you want to go. So whatever the universe shows up, you're probably just okay, I'll take it. But how about your dreams and aspirations? It seems like you don't want to move already. You don't want to. Are you not trusting yourself now? Because it seems like there's a lot of wrong decisions, and you feel like if you're going to decide for yourself, you might gonna put yourself into a what disastrous situation. It is okay to trust, but it is okay to open doors. I think that that's more of a message to TA. Says Michelle, actions from your person for the rest of the week. Hold up. Actions of your person for the rest of the week. Actions of your person for the rest of the week. Actions of your person. Actions of your person for the rest of the week. Actions of your person for the rest of the week. Between worlds. Orphaned. Serendipity. It seems like your person's going to sacrifice something in here. Sacrifice an important thing to do for them just for you. It seems like just to make you happy. But here's the thing that's very sweet of him to do this. But it seems like your person might gonna sacrifice things for your happiness to a point. I hope that this is not going to happen to a point that he will realize that I'm giving a lot of my own happiness just to make you happy, because I don't want him to wake up one day that he is counting things for you. But there is something that your person's going to like not do because, let's say, for a schedule thing, um I have an important errand, but you want me to do this, so I'm not gonna cancel it. It might not going to return, or I might not going to have um another chance of having that. But because I love you, for your happiness, I'm not going to do that. Okay. With the full card, the Justice, the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, because I'm seeing here your person might probably be afraid of doing things but gonna do it anyway for you. With the Five of Wands, the Eight of Swords, and the Ten of Pentacles. In a in a poetic form, I can probably say what I can die for you. I can lie for you, I can kill for you. Sort of. But for the sake of, I think that this is too deep. Next action. I'm seeing here your person might gonna do unexpected things to prove to you that they love you. Even they risk something. But one thing's for sure, the action is very genuine. because the intention here is just to make you happy. As long as you smile, as long as I offer the happiness and you appreciate it, I'm good with that, whatever it takes. Mm. Hmm. Why be? How about the good things that is gonna happen in your career and finances by the end of July? Good things that's going to happen in your career and finances by the end of July. Um, oh wow. If this is not travel, I am seeing signing a contract. I am seeing upgrades. That's what I am seeing in here. Why be beautiful blessings? Why have you not heard from the Taurus? So which one? The feelings, the energy. All right, let's see. Beautiful blessings. Why you have not heard from the Taurus? Here and now. Hmm. Why do I feel like there's an energy here that it things becoming complacent? The Sun, the Ace of Swords, and the Hierophant. Either complacency or it becomes say, I got drained. But this is just a phase. There is an energy here that I poured everything in the past days, weeks, or months and felt like I got drained and I need time for myself. I just need to recharge. I just need some me time. It seems like because of either focusing or giving you time, energy, effort, I lost some. So I need time for myself now. This is what I am seeing in here. Miss Clove. So you check the portal for the same company. Now it says submitted to hiring manager to four different positions. Now let's see. Well, I am seeing a door that might gonna be open, and I am seeing a door that you're entering it. The Judgment, the Three of Wands, yeah, the Ten of Cups. What is going to take to pick you? You are meant. If I am the decision, if I'm the manager who's making a decision, I am seeing that you are the best candidate for this department. With the star, mm, the death card, you're actually the good replacement. Um, So you will replace someone else's position, and they see that you can do more with the star in here. I'm seeing that you're gonna get in because that position might gonna be vacant, and that manager, it seems like that manager can see the potential by checking on your profile. It seems like heaven sent because I have been looking for a replacement that matches the past person who handles this position, and I can see that you can do more. So I'm seeing you're gonna get hired, sis. At least one of the managers sees the potential in you and believes in what they see, profile wise. I'm smiling because I can vision that it's kind of like a great fit. I'm seeing high fives. Yeah. So congratulations. YB, feelings and actions towards you. Five of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, the Seven of Wands. The feelings is getting deeper. The action says otherwise because I am seeing here Libra might going to keep it, you know, keep this feeling for himself first. Shanae, things have been extremely hard on you lately. Will your situation gonna change and get better in August? Hold up. Will it gonna change and get better in August? Let's see. Will it gonna be better in August? Will it gonna be better in August? Moving on. Light. Love begins. It really gives us the energy of like an elevation. Things are becoming more lighter. Things are becoming more easy. The flow is consistent. Um, it seems like there's no blockage. Things are pouring. Um, you're gonna be leaving a specific status situation. It felt like the clogged were removed. The Four of Cups, the Page of Swords, the Ace of Cups. I want to clarify the Four of Cups because it seems like you yourself, you don't want to remove or you don't want to go. Hold up. The Three of Cups, the Page of Pentacles. There's an energy here that you might get, you're afraid of the unknown. You want to work on the familiars, what familiars to you, but it seems like it's time for a change now. It's time for you to move forward. The world card, things are changing positively, especially with regards to the finances. Um, but with the Eight of Swords, want to clarify on that. The Three of Wands and the Four of Swords. It seems like you have been waiting for this. I think that this financial flow is going to be with you for a long time, to a point wherein I'm not seeing exhaustions in here. This is in reversal of the Four of Swords. It seems like less work, more money type of energy. So I think that this is positive, Shanae, right? Less work, more money. Well, I wish I have that energy, but I'm seeing here it seems like more of a few actions equivalent to double the money, sort of. I love that. Um, it seems like multiple outlet of income is also coming. Yeah, whatever shape or form, the abundance is meant for you, and it will show up. You don't have to. You don't have to know um, when and where it's going to show up. It will just show up. Hmm. Yummy. What is coming up in love for you in the next week? Yummy. What is coming in love for next week for Yummy? What is coming in love for Yummy next week? What is coming in love for Yummy next week? A message in a bottle. Poised. Breathe. It can be a confession of emotion, a truth, genuine. It's more of a genuine experience because I feel like someone keeps on hiding this emotion or hiding this truth from you. But I feel like next week, this will be a revelation. The death card of wanting to return, the Queen of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups. It seems like I know that you still love me. It seems like I know that you still have feelings for me. Can we do it all over, or can we restart, or can can I have another chance? The Two of Pentacles, the World card, the Lovers. It seems like there were pause between you and your person, or between you and this person, and this person kept on silence because they feel like they need to wait for the right time to express this, to take this action. Two of Pentacles, clarified by the Five of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. So if I'm not going to do this, I might not be having, if I'm not going to do this, I might not be having the happiness. So might as well take action and ask for these a chance, because I promise you, with the Lovers in here, I can say that I am not that person anymore. I will be more generous, expressive this time. So there is an offer by next week. Yummy. You're welcome, Alban. Says Michelle, will the court case move in your favor? Will the court case move in your favor? Will the court case move in your favor? Let's see. Will the court case move in your favor? Temptation. Send standing your ground and solar plexus. Oh. It seems like very juicy. I think that you need to keep your eyes open. There might be a bribe, but it seems like you need to do what is right. Hold up. The Four of Cups, the Page of Swords, the Nine of Cups. I'm seeing signing of a paper, but it felt like either that's not what I want anymore. I want another one. It seems like, the either buying you or bribing you or sort of for less hassle. Can we stop this either for this amount or hold up? The Star, the Three of Swords, and the Ace of Swords. It feels like a win-win situation if you agree, but there's a sort of like a reason here that I want to be the only winner. Yeah, I want to be the only winner, and I'm not gonna do everything for me to get the title of the only winner. I don't want to share this victory. Um, yeah, I feel like there it is actually in your favor, but the thing here is you might gonna be bribed either to lessen the what the verdict. This is already in your favor, sis. I think that someone is going to ask, tell me the price. Um, just to save a name. The Star is here. You're the one to decide. It could be a plea from the other side, or it could be a asking you a favor, but there is a specific amount in return. So that's actually a bribe. So yeah, it is in your favor, sis. It seems like the opponent is going to bow down um for the sake of cleaning their names. Yeah. Be wise. Does VP think of you today? Be wise. The nine of diamonds, the seven of clubs, the four of clubs. This is a yes. Marie, what will be the potential outcome between you and Antonio? Potential outcome, potential outcome of you and Antonio. Potential outcome of you and Antonio. Nine of Cups, the Two of Wands, and the Page of Wands. The potential outcome. I am seeing commitment, but someone here might think that this is too too soon. We need to buy more time. It seems like S- Someone here might gonna move the flow fast. The other person might think we need more time. The love is there, but someone here might want to teleport, to the destination right off the path, while the other person wants to enjoy the journey towards it. The Tower, the Page of Swords, the Knight of Cups. Whoever wants to put this connection faster, or the one that was moving faster, um, might gonna have an issue. The Tower is here. I think that needs to change to move it a little slower. The Temperance and the Four of Pentacles. Whoever wants to move faster needs to control the temper, needs to control themselves, because it seems like instead of meeting halfway, the other person might gonna the other person might repel and retaliate instead of becoming cooperative. Although I am seeing a good potential for a strong commitment, but because it seems like why there is a rush, I'm getting afraid of the rush. I feel like I don't trust the rush. I don't trust this. I feel like there will be a hidden motive for the rush. So instead of me cooperating, I'm becoming more retaliate. I'm giving more retaliation to the rush, and to a point wherein, yeah, I have feelings for you, but I don't understand the rush and I don't trust it. So I might repel and call it quits. The Tower is here. It's supposed to be a good and harmonious connection, but because of that rush, someone might be someone might get scared of the rush and not continue. So my 2 cents in here is to enjoy the journey instead of getting into the destination right away. Yeah, though I'm seeing good potentials in here. What up, Sherrill? Hold up. Caesar Chow. Outcome of your connection with David once he finds out about your pregnancy. Outcome of your connection with David. Outcome of your connection with David. Outcome of your connection with David once he finds out your pregnancy. Loyal heart. Time to go here and now. Um, there is it's kind of like a shock factor. When someone caught up in the uncertain situation, and I'm holding things, I'm holding something in my hand, and I got caught up in an unexpected situation, not because of I got scared, but because of the shock, I throw them away. I'm seeing anger actually that kind of the initial reaction is anger. With the 8 of Pentacles, the 7 of Pentacles, and the 9 of Cups. Um, because I am seeing here, I have high hopes in this. I waited for this, and I know that I can work on it. The Temperance, the Page of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands. The anger is there, but I'm trying to be understanding. So here's the thing. Once I received the news about your pregnancy, I'm not gonna shut the door and then have silence for a little while and then open the door once my emotion is settled. And then that is where I'm going to work on it, reach out to you, and probably actually ask you, um, actually, I think I said it before that your person might going to have an idea to have a child with you too. Yeah, this is what I am seeing, sis. There is a shock factor that I might gonna get mad and shut the door, but reopen it once things are calmer and work things with you. Cat Lady of the Sea. Everything is heading towards your separation with Jordan. Why is he so stubborn? Oh wow. Now let's see, sis. Everything leads to the separation already. Oh wow. What is happening? Why your person is so stubborn? Imagine time for a nap. Happy, happy. There is a sense of wanting to get my freedom. There is a sense of, I think that there's actually an influence why your person's becoming stubborn. The decision making is not 100% um coming from him. Wow. The 7 of Swords, the 6 of Cups, and the Magician. Is this casino? I think that's your person here kind of like playing, like literally, not playing with pe- um, people's emotion, but playing in literal form. That's why I asked, is this casino? Because I felt like I did this before and I am returning into that vibes. Um, the 8 of Wands, the King of Cups, the 10 of Swords. It seems like there's something that this person is doing, and I don't want to I don't want someone to stop me from doing it. So there must be some sort of like addiction in here that he was doing before and he went back to it. And now you cannot stop him from doing so. You cannot stop him from doing it again. It seems like the addiction went back. That's why your person is a little stubborn. Yeah. Why B? When will C be going to fully commit? When will CB and you going to fully commit? When will CB and you going to fully commit? The star, the Knight of Swords, and the Nine of Wands. Yeah, I don't know. I think I mentioned it to you a while ago. There is something about, or there must be, there's something positive going to happen around September or October. Why be? September or October, I feel like either hitting two birds in one stone because of the month. You might have an increase, or it might be both having a commitment. Montaigne, um, are you about to be in a committed relationship soon? Are you? Are you about to be in a committed relationship soon? The Six of Wands, Hierophant, the Sun. Uh, One thing's for sure, you're about to be in a committed relationship, and I feel like it's already there. The soon part, I want to get the date because we have certain limitations or margins. How soon is soon? Two of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles. Um, Around November, you might gonna be in a committed relationship around November. Now I don't know if that is soon to you, but that is the month. Divyansha, the five of spade, the jack of spade, the 10 of diamonds. That's a yes. Cat lady, even if you are going to divorce, what will the end up happening with Jordan and you? So is it gonna be really over? Will you still have some connections after divorce? Let's see. Breathe, peace, never ending story. This is what I mentioned to you. Um, Correct me if I'm wrong, but I mentioned about oh, wasting money, wasting time, wasting energy, because I am seeing you might or he might gonna have the result what he wanted, but he is also gonna ask, to for revival of the connection. With a high priestess, I think that you know that this is going to happen. Not the divorce, but the revival, the Ace of Swords and the Eight of Wands. Very quick. It seems like the divorce will be experienced like very quick, and he will be asking for commitment again. So around 3 to 6 months, and then asking for commitment. I told you this is a waste of time. The Moon card, the Ten of Pentacles, and waste of money, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Death card. It's actually the same energy, that I mentioned before, the money, the it seems like really that time going to be wasted. But anyway, you're willing to do this because he asked you to. There will still be connections, and I feel like, well, he's the one who's doing it, or he's the one who probably wanted this. So so that's the reason why you're also somewhat having this confidence. Okay, I'm gonna give it to you because I know that you're gonna ask the relationship back. So this is the ending. You might gonna be in divorce, but we're gonna ask for the relationship to be back. Hmm. That is. Hold up. YB. Will your connection going to move forward this month of August? Will your connection, hold up, will your connection going to move forward this month of August? The 10 of Pentacles, the 6 of Cups, the Magician. Um, moving in a positive direction, but I want you to know this August will be one of the most good months. So there will be intervals. Um, I am seeing here in the next few months, things might gonna be a little, the energy might decrease. So take advantage of this August. It is going to be positive um for you this August. Damn, will your son gonna be feeling more energetic by the end of the year? He will share his issues with his doctor so he can help him out. Now let's see if your son's going to open his emotion thoughts with his doctor. Knight of Wands, the Two of Wands, the Five of Pentacles. Diamond. I think what needs to build here is the trust, because your son is not trusting the doctor. I'm seeing stubbornness. He don't want to. His heart wants to, but his mind kind of telling him not to say a thing. It seems like two different people, because the heart wants to be honest, but the mind says don't keep it. The person is not trustworthy. The Seven of Cups, the Page of Swords, and the Six of Wands. There is a message in here, Diamond, to either look for another doctor, because it seems like other options this could be an energy or a person. I'm really feeling the doctor, um a different doctor. My Your son is going to open himself up, but not with this doctor. He don't trust this. He don't. He don't. So is this going to be by the end of this year? It depends on the action, because the card is telling me if you seek for an option, he will, but not with this doctor. I don't know what with this doctor, but there is your son built like higher concreted wall for this doctor. I think that the energy of the doctor comes a little strong with him. See, if a Julian is losing hope, why did he never call? The Three of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, and the Page of Pentacles. I am seeing that with the Page of Pentacles, I wanted to, but it seems like with the Three of Pentacles, either the fear or there is an assumption that you are also not going to take his call, or you're gonna get mad, or you he assumed that you don't feel the same anymore. Yeah. hmm I don't think I do trust. Yeah, that's what I saw in the vibration says. Hmm. Why be? Will you going to move in with CB by the end of the summer? By the end of the summer. Kindly click the like button because it's not increasing. Knight of Pentacles, the King of Cups, the Ace of Wands. Are you going to move in with CB by the end of the summer? It's already happening. I think this is more of CB is not gonna do this by word, but really in action. With the Devil card and the Seven of Wands, you're gonna be surprised that this is going to happen sooner than you think. I don't know what's with the August. I'm hearing word August. Something about the August is about to happen for you. Will you gonna be in a committed relationship this year? Be wise. Are you gonna be in a committed relationship this year? The Three of Cups, the Ten of Cups, the Hangman. I am seeing commitment is there. Here's the thing. You're gonna be in a committed relationship this year. That's for sure. But the thing here with the Hangman, someone here might gonna agreed to have a committed relationship, but in the process or while you are already in a committed relationship, they might gonna think, did I just did I just made a wrong move? Did I just said this to agree? Is this how I truly feel? But you are already in a committed relationship for the sake of the agreement. But the feeling, I might gonna second guess my decision. Hmm. Hopefully, this just a metaphor, sis. You think the main stress of both of you are since we're planning to move together and it's moving fast. Yeah, I think so. Sharon, What to expect for the rest of the month? Um, what to expect for the rest of the month? The lovers. Oh, the Ten of Wands. Oh, wow. The Six of Wands. It seems like fluctuating energy. Um, it also seems like a movement of good, bad, good, bad kind of situation is going to happen. There's no consistent um energy, but there's also no kind of like middle ground. It's always on the extremes. Nine of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, the Star. One thing's for sure. Um, a peace of mind and a piece of sort of like an information is gonna be given to you, and all of the worries will be subside or will subside because it seems like whoever this person is you kind of like expecting gonna give you some word to comfort you that you just have to believe in them and wait for the right time. So all those worries will melt away. All those anxieties will be gone. This is what I am seeing. Sharon. Trying to get over things done, making time for each other. Oh, Sharon, if you're gonna get your loan, will you going to get your loan approved? I think that this is one uh of the thoughts, right? Let's see. Are you gonna get your loan approved? The Two of Swords. Wow. The Seven of Pentacles, the Temperance. It will be, but not on this attempt. Again, your loan will be approved, but not on the attempt. There will be second or third attempt, but not on the expected action. PJ, how how will G and B's relationship going to work out? Is it gonna be a long term? PJ, is it gonna be a long term commitment? Five of Swords, the Page of Cups, the High Priestess. Um, the challenge or challenges are there, but the good thing about them is they're trying to make things work. I am seeing that someone here is an action driven. So I am foreseeing the possible problem. And before it happened, I have a solution. The temperance, the justice, the Six of Cups. Six of Cups is clarified by the Two of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. Told you this might not gonna be an easy relationship, but since the other person or one of them feels like we can resolve this, full of enthusiasm, full of answers to the questions, full of resolution, someone might gonna be impressed because of that characteristic, and I'm seeing a lasting commitment. Yeah, Shanae, will it hold up? Will it taking you moving to North Carolina to receive that change that is coming. Um, hold up, hold up, Shanae. Ah, give me a couple of sec. All right. Will it takes you moving to North Carolina to receive that change that is coming? No, not this one. This one. Will you? Disruption, fulfillment of wishes, transformation. You know what? It really gives me the idea that there is some sort of there is an energy of this is familiar and I need to take action to remove it, getting out of the comfort zone so that my dreams and wishes are going to be fulfilled. I need to leave and what? I need to leave and cut my connection to this location because I'm looking forward with a page of wands, looking into another direction. It seems like the tower. It seems like that the energy is already drained. The 10 of pentacles and the star. One thing's for sure, there is a lot to offer, or North Carolina has a lot to offer for you than your current location. Career wise, financial wise, it seems like all of those aspects of your life will be charged positively in North Carolina. So you have to. It seems like that the universe is kind of like pushing you um to move there for a good change, for a good opportunity. Why be? When will your finances and credit going to improve? When will your finances and credit gonna improve? The 10 of cups, the 4 of coins, the hangman. Um, I am seeing here December to early January. Um, It's more of your credit is going to improve. Finances, there are improvements, but the credits will be more improve. There is a high jump with regard to the credit, and your finances will follow. Yeah. PJ is a G cheating on B. Let's see. Three of spades, the jack of hearts, the queen of hearts. Want to clarify the three of spades, the 10 of hearts, the seven of spades. Um, when you say cheated, it's happening, right? No, current, no. PJ, will G ever be publicly exposed for his behavior for who he is? I can see here was, but not the now. But let's see if G will ever be publicly exposed for his behavior. The Queen of Cups, the Judgment, the Ten of. Why do I feel like there is an energy here? Probably G made mistake. Um, everybody does, and it seems like that past behaviors or past reputation is not G anymore. With the death card, the five of swords, and the three of cups, there's actually several people wants a G um to be exposed, and it will be, but I can see G is somewhat going to win, not probably legally, but more of reasoning, excuses, or proof as well. Kind of I will, or lies. One thing's for sure. It will be publicly exposed, but it won't hurt G that much. Yeah. Stefani, what's next in job wise? Stefani, what is next um with regard to your job? The death card, five of pentacles, the queen of cups. I'm seeing more of silence when it comes to job hunt. For the next month or two, I am seeing, instead of looking for a job, why not use your skills to earn? Because you might, or this will be like a message for you while you are um, doing your job hunt. Use your skill to earn extra, because a month or two will be a little silent um, with regard to your career. Yeah, I'm not seeing any movement um, for a month or two with regard to your job hunt. Miss Greta, forward with you within a month. The nine of clubs, the seven of diamonds, Eight. Oh, I'm not seeing. No. Why B? Are you going to move out of state by the end of the year? Going to move out of state by the end of the year. This thread card, the Six of Wands, the Four of Cups. Um, there will be offer, but the thing here is you might want someone might going to tell you to not take it for now. Um, yeah, someone here might going to stop you from doing so, but there is Celine. Any chance for you and Andrew? Is there a chance for you and Andrew? Is there a chance for you and Andrew? The Devil card, the Ten of Cups, the Four of Pentacles. Even though that the Ten of Cups is here, there's actually a chance. But the thing here is, someone is just going to agree for the sake of, I feel like I am being forced, or I'm just playing with it. But there is a chance for you and Andrew to become, somewhat. People may know um being a couple. But is this serious? I am not saying that this will be. I feel like someone's going to play along, but you're gonna be a boyfriend, girlfriend, somewhat an item. But I don't feel a genuinity with regard to the other person's feelings or energy towards them. YB, when will CB and you gonna see each other? When will CB and you going to see each other? The Hermit, the Two of Swords, the Page of Cups. Not this week, but I am seeing first week of August. Yeah. Julia, thinking about you today. The Four of Diamonds, the Jack of Clubs, the King of Hearts. Not today. Diamond, yes, because most doctor will not believe him. Change man. Oh, all right. Stefani, new relationship by the end of the year. Will there be a new relationship by the end of the year? The Queen of Diamonds, the Four of Clubs, the Seven of Clubs. Yes. Montaigne. Is this guy you'll be with a kind of like a younger than you? People see huge change in your energy. Let's see. Is this guy you're gonna be with younger than you? Wow, the Four of Cups, the Four of Wands, the King of Swords. You know what? I am seeing you are more younger than him. Um, and I feel like at first you might feel a little awkward, but I'm seeing that this might going to be a lasting commitment. Um, you're more younger than this person. Are people noticing a huge shift in your energy? The King of Spade, the Six of Clubs, the Nine of Diamonds. This is a yes. Sees a child. Do I see getting married to David? Am I seeing you're getting married to David? Hold up. Am I seeing you're getting married to David? Let's see. The Triad, Soulmates, Unfinished Symphony. There are people who's going to be a help for the both of you to see each other, mend things. The Soulmates is here, and Unfinished Symphony. So I am seeing there will be people who will made either you or your person to realize with the star, the moon card, the seven of cups. You might be in a different direction with each other or having this different paths, but with the moon card, I'm seeing all those questions will be answered with the ace of wands, the ace of pentacles, the nine of cups. So you know what, I'm seeing that the passion offers walking down the aisle actually is going to happen. However, the thing here is there will be regrets of why do we why do we need to experience this complications if we know that both of us will end up together, right? It's somewhat, it doesn't feel good, but it feels good. It's hard to explain, but yes, I'm seeing that you're gonna get married to him again. Cat Lady of the Sea, when and you and him um will be in separation, will you meet a good and healthy man for you? So which one, when will be the separation? Okay, there's actually two questions there. Cat Lady, yin, exchanging of gifts, the fates. Now let's see. Four of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles, Five of Swords, the Lovers, the King of Cups. When and you, when will you and him going to be in separation? I am seeing November, December. All right. Will you gonna meet a good, a healthy man for you? There's actually someone in here, and I think that this person's going to show up by December. Uh, Shanae, I understand. Yeah, YB, will you going to hear from CB today? Are you going to hear from CB today? Are you going to hear from CB today? The High Priestess, the Ten of Cups, the Queen of Cups. I am seeing if you want to have a communication with CB, it's more of you are going to be the one who'll message him. But if you're waiting, it's not going to happen today. Sharon, what does your spirit guides wants you to know? What does your spirit guides wants you to know? What does your spirit guides wants you to know? The World card, the Six of Swords, and the Five of Pentacles. Uh, the World card. So things are going to change, but you are refusing the changes. Five of Pentacles clarified by the Nine of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. So from what I'm seeing in here, the universe is pushing you for a change, but you tend not to. So there's a sense of I don't want to move or I am not ready yet. Mm. The Chariot, the Three of Wands, and the Seven of Cups. So someone is moving with the three. It seems like you might be in a loop or you are constantly going back to the direction. It seems like that you are lost. The universe is giving you the direction to move towards it. And it seems like somewhat you're cheating because okay I'm going there but you're going to find another way to go back to where you at. It seems like you keep on repeating. So with that being said, no, if we're going to analyze the energy, you think that you are moving, you think that you are progressing. There is a will of wanting to change, but the action feels the same. So, what does your spirit guide wants you to know is for you to receive a different result, you must do something that you've probably never done yet. Right, hold up. Almost 2 hours. Super chats are closed. All right, hold up. Shanae, will you gonna be able to pay your rent for August? Will you gonna be able to pay your rent by August? The three of diamonds, the 10 of clubs, the two of clubs. I'm seeing a yes. Hold up. Celine, any new job or relocation before December? New jobs or relocation before September? Any new jobs or relocation before September? Before December? The Chariot, the Strength card, the Temperance. So that's probably I mentioned September because I am seeing around September, October. Celine, I'm seeing here shifting, location, move around September or October. Sharon, will you gonna be able to clear your rent by the end of August? Will you gonna be able to clear up your rent by the end of August? The Judgment, the World card, the Six of Swords. The Judgment World card I'm seeing here, you would love to, and it seems like that the energy or the flow will be in your favor with the Page of Pentacles, The Five of Pentacles, the Empress. You're about to leave a situation and you feel like things are improving or you want to improve. Either there's something in here that you wanted to change. Aesthetically, it could be energetically that would make you feel good with the Queen of Pentacles and the Justice. Um, Sharon. August, I think that this is where things are going to change positively, and it seems like this is lasting change because these changes going to kind of resolve all the past issues. Yeah. Will your job start to lay off people from your department? Oh wow, let's see. Will your job going to start to lay off people? The sun, temperance, the wheel of fortune. There will be. There are attempts. But the thing here is you're not part of it. Um, I am seeing around, well, around 14% will be removed, but you're not part of it. Montaigne, the guy that you will be is the guy you'll be with, zodiac and age difference. The 10 of wands, the queen of wands, the hermit. Zodiac is Virgo. I am seeing here 9 to no 5 to 9 years age gap. Be wise. Hold up. It's a VP that I see in your relationship. Nat, super chats are close. Um, is a VP that I see in your relationship this year. The Ace of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Six of. I am seeing this is a VP. Actually, the offers, chances are I'm seeing passionate connection. Um, it will be a bit sexually active. Um, but I am seeing the percentage of it. No, this is not a percentage. This is certain because the Ace of Pentacles show up. Yeah, he is. YB, will you going to start moving your items in CB's house by August? The Fool card, the Empress, the Hierophant, some of it. I am seeing CB would love new items, brand new items that both of you love. So I'm seeing here shoppings for new items, but of course, I'm seeing also some of your personal items will be around by the August. Pearl, what does the Scorpio sun? Man thinks of you now. So there's no conversation like before. So why? Let's see. This is for you, Pearl. What does the Scorpio man thinks of you now and why there is stopping conversations, happy, co-create, and time to go. This makes sense. I feel like the energy of happiness is temporary. The energy of seeing myself in the future with you, um, was temporary, but don't think of it, if I am in your person's shoe, don't think of it that I'm lying, that I'm just playing along. At that very moment in time, my emotions and what I feel and what I thought or think is serious. That's me at that right moment. If there were plans that we made, that's coming from my heart, that's very sincere of me. But all of a sudden, I feel like there's some shift in the energy with the star, the death card, the seven of pentacles. It felt like I was heartbroken. And I decided to move on, and then I met you. Although my heart belongs to someone else by that time, don't think of it that I jumped into the connection for the sake of rebound. So Pearl, what happened in here is all I thought was me and my ex were done. And I fully accepted that. So that's why I moved forward. You cannot blame, or I cannot remove, my ex right away from my heart. But when I was with you, my emotions are growing. With the World card, the Queen of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, and then the person, my ex, actually showed up again. Things changed. My emotion changed. There's actually like an energy that I am being pulled or drawn back to my ex. So that's the reason why your person stopped. But the emotion here, I feel like my emotion's still true. But if I'm going to weigh down, if I'm going to choose, I will still choose the ex. But don't get me wrong. Sort of, I'm sorry if I hurt you, but I feel like I am also a victim here because I decided to move forward, because I feel like we are not going back together. Catch the drift. So, Sharon, is that push for you to go to Tim? Now, let's see. Will that push for you to go to Tim? The Sun, the Queen of Swords, the Nine of Swords. This is actually beyond your, or you don't actually wanted to, what? To do it. It felt like you're gonna be forced here. The Nine of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, but it kind of makes me feel that you need to do it so that Tim is going to take action as well. You're welcome, Celine. Thank you so much, Shanae. So, Cat Lady of the Sea, will the new person coming in for you, what will going to end up happening between Jordan and you? So with that new person, all right, let's check. With that new person coming, Menden, Poised, Treasured Island. Told you, you and Jordan, it seems like mm, this is not going to be really over. Jordan will feel threatened. Um, will going to come back in your life, sort of playing it cool. The King of Wands, the King of Swords, the Four of Cups. I think that Jordan is also not going to give you an option to say no. It seems like there's a sense of ownership. I'm going to take you, like really take you back to my life. No one can own you. The Nine of Pentacles, the Hanged One, the Knight of Pentacles. Um, I'm still seeing going back to Jordan's life. Um, you know your heart beats for Jordan. Uh, I feel like Jordan will be threatened, will take you away from that person. This is going to be a good fight, though, between them. But in the end, I'm seeing here, still going back to Jordan. Nat Nat, why Chris Mary feeling guilty in her relationship? Why? The Hangman, the Two of Coins, and the King of Pentacles. Um, why? Because it seems like the other person or the person Chris marry with giving her like genuine love, but she feels guilty because as if she's pushing him away. She's not giving the equal amount of love. Yeah, hold up. Montaigne, is he someone from work that you're in currently? Now let's see. The Hermit, the Tower, the Strength card. I am seeing this is not actually. Oh, I'm not seeing a department. The Temperance, the Six in in the company, inside the company, but not in your department. I feel like these person might be from a different department, but under the same umbrella. Catch the drift? So that's it. So there we go. In 3 weeks, his birthday. You're welcome, Sharon. You're welcome. So there we go. Thank you so much, you guys. It's been 2 hours long. Love and more than 2 hours. Love and light, namaste. See you on the next live. Goodbye.